My dad had a very specific skill set. He was good at a lot of things. He was good at being a dictator. He was good at finding reasons. He was good at making me feel like breathing was a disciplinary offense. But here's the thing about my dad that I will give him full credit for. He was also completely incapable of saying sorry. Not like, oh, he struggled with apologies. I mean, this man's throat would physically close before the word sorry could escape it. Biologically impossible. Medically fascinating. The doctor would probably write a paper about it. So instead of apologizing like a normal human being with functional emotions, my dad bought things. Did something bad happen? Here's an object. We don't discuss what the object represents. We don't acknowledge what the object exists. You just receive the object and we move forward as a family and never speak of it again. So one day he came home with a PS3 game. I looked at the cover, two massive guys, masks, guns, the energy of men who made several legally questionable decisions and were completely at peace with that. It looked like the Punisher had a brother and they both decided to become a problem simultaneously. I looked at my dad, I looked at the game, I took the game, I said nothing, he said, you guessed it, nothing. Transaction complete. Trauma unaddressed, gaming commencing. The game was Army of Two, and I gotta talk about how criminally underrated this game is, because we live in a world where certain games get remastered. Not once, not twice, but I'm talking 10,000 times. I'm not naming names. The Last of Us, I said I wasn't naming names, and then I named the name immediately. You know how bad it is. But you know what I mean, some games get remastered so many times that the remaster itself get remastered and people act like this is normal behavior. Meanwhile, Army of Two is just sitting there quietly in the corner, waiting like a good soldier who never got the recognition he deserved. Criminal, absolutely criminal. Now let me tell you about the game. Army of Two follows Salem and Rios, two private military contractors. Two men who are built like someone ordered humans in extra large and got no pushback from the manufacturer. The two men whose entire relationship is basically a bromance so powerful it should have its own spin-off show, its own animated series, and honestly its own couples therapist. These two men go on missions together, fight together, watch each other's backs, bicker like a married couple in a war zone, and somehow the chemistry between them is more compelling than most actual love stories I have watched in my adult life. Salem is unhinged. Rios is the slightly more responsible one, which is like saying one tsunami is slightly calmer than the other. Together they are, you guessed it, a natural disaster, and it is genuinely beautiful. Now I played this game solo, boohoo, yeah, play lonely from Akon, which means one of them was controlled by the AI, which means I was in a bromance with a computer, which is honestly not the strangest relationship I've had, but it's up there. And the AI partner was actually decent. Covered you, flanked enemies, made calls, did things that suggested there was some level of intelligence happening, unlike certain people in my life who shall remain nameless, and also bought me this game instead of saying sorry. But here's what really got me: the weapons customization. Army of Two lets you customize your weapon to an almost unreasonable degree. Scopes, grips, barrels, extended magazines, different stocks. You are essentially building your dream gun from scratch like you are at a very dangerous IKEA. And then you can gold plate your weapons gold. You can make your guns gold. I need you to understand what this did to me as a teenager. The moment I discovered I could gold plate a weapon, I immediately gold plated every single weapon I had. I was running around a war zone looking like a rap video from 2003, and I felt absolutely incredible about it. A gold gun does not make you harder to see. A gold gun does not give you better stats. A gold gun makes you look like you are the main character of your own action film, and nobody can say shit. This game deserved more. It deserved sequels. It deserved a remaster. It deserved the same energy the industry gives to games that have already been remastered 4 times and are currently being remastered a 5th time for a console that isn't even out yet. Instead, it just sits there in gaming history, quietly being excellent while the world looks away. My dad accidentally gave me one of the most underrated shooters of the PlayStation 3 era instead of a genuine emotional apology. Honestly, in hindsight, it was a better option.